What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing, and I just finished up watching Israel Adesanya versus Robert Whittaker 2, and this was a 5-round UFC middleweight championship bout, and this fight was Saturday, February 12th, from the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas, and this fight was broadcasted on ESPN pay-per-view. And in this fight, Israel Adesanya was able to get a unanimous decision victory over Robert Whittaker. I personally scored this bout 49 to 46 in favor of Israel Adesanya. All three judges had in favor of Adesanya as well, and it was pretty narrow. But yeah, just to break down the fight, Robert Whittaker actually did get dropped in the first round with a perfectly placed straight left down the pipe. Then the second round, it was a round that I did give to Whittaker. I thought he looked very good, very composed, and he actually had a very nice takedown in the second round, kept Adesanya down for a bit, and it's landed some nice shots. But then in round number three, Whittaker also got a nice takedown, but I still edged it to Adesanya with his leg kicks, because those leg kicks were working really well throughout the fight, and Adesanya was also landing some nice hooks to the head as well, and just setting up the shots, and it looked like that he was overall the dictator of the pace in this fight, but Whittaker was trying to keep up, but he really just couldn't. And after the second round, I gave every single round to Adesanya for that very reason. Although Whittaker would get takedowns here and there, still Adesanya was controlling the fight and would escape and work on his stand-up, considering that he does have some of the best stand-up in the world in MMA. But with that being said, what is next for Israel Adesanya winning this fight by unanimous decision? I mean, I honestly don't know. I mean, he could possibly fight someone highly ranked in the UFC middleweight division. I mean, I would obviously love to see him fight Khamzat Chimaev, but I mean, I don't think that would happen, considering that Chimaev doesn't really have a big trademark win yet. But yeah, I think Adesanya should fight someone inside the top three, or that's who he probably will fight, someone inside the top three in the UFC middleweight division. But as for Robert Whittaker here, losing for the sixth time, second time to Adesanya. This time it was a better performance than his first one where he got knocked out in like 1.5 rounds. But yeah, I think he'll probably fight someone who's ranked amongst the top six, top five in the UFC middleweight division. Like a very good fighter. I think he'll fight top five, top six rated fighter, and I think it will be a decent victory for him, considering that he's one of the better middleweights in the world right now. I think he'll get a nice win over a top five or top five or top six guy, then possibly fight another guy who's highly rated in the middleweight division. So overall, Israel Adesanya once again defeats Robert Whittaker, but this time it is by unanimous decision, and he successfully defends his UFC middleweight world title. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.